Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Ultimate Career where we take Kazuki Nakajima from zero to hero. Today it's time for the European Grand Prix here in Valencia, one of the most underrated tracks going. And last time we had some, not offers, but had some interest from some other teams in the paddock and we hadn't checked it out, so let's have a look now. Okay. Toro Rosso, Lotus and Virgin all interested in potentially keeping me on the grid. Definitely, Toro Rosso definitely the most intriguing out of the three, but we still need to get to level 13 for them to even consider me for their seat. Obviously, Sebastian Buemi definitely at risk of losing his seat at the minute, but you never know. You never know what could happen. Let's go to the standings quick. Obviously, back in Istanbul we got that cheap win, so we should actually be P14 in the standings, just behind Jaime Alguersuari on 11 points. No, 9 points. That's right. But Fernando Alonso is definitely streaking away. He's 35 points ahead of Mark Webber in game, and offline he's 31 points ahead. So the Turkish Grand Prix is definitely not affecting the standings too much at the minute. We're in 7th place. Realistically, we should be in 10th. Still ahead of Sauber though. They've had a pretty dismal start to this season. But yeah, it's time for the European Grand Prix, Jets. Let's go. Rob, got anything to say?
New upgraded components on Bruno's car. You should see them on yours within the next few races.
Oh, brilliant. So Bruno's got upgrades and I don't. Fantastic. Even though I've outscored him by 7 points. Whatever. Do we have an R&D objective? No. Let's go straight to qualifying. Okay, Senna, not even in the bottom third of the table. Where is he? 14th. Christ, okay, maybe HRT having some strong pace here in Valencia. Hamilton 5/10 ahead of the Spaniard Fernando Alonso, who's going to be trying to get that victory at his second home race. And also it's a little bit of a second home race for us. Obviously the Hispania racing team based in Spain. We're going to be trying to bring home some good points again, like we did in Montreal. So let's go for our flying lap. Okay, cool. Right, thankfully we're ahead of the McLaren this time. Obviously in Montreal we got impeded by a McLaren in qualifying and had our lap invalidated. So I'm really glad to see the back of that McLaren, or in fact the front of it. So Valencia only was on the calendar for I think 4 seasons, 09 to 2012. Really underrated this track. I definitely like driving this circuit, and it's good against the AI as well. Oh, don't even think about it, Lewis. Come on, be decent. Oh please, Lewis, don't. Please. Gonna have to put it into fast to try and keep him behind. Well, tables have turned, mate. You're getting impeded this session, not the other way around. He is all over me though. Oh, don't even think about it, come on. Get away from me, bro. coming up to the final corner now. Can we find our braking spot? Yes, we can, just about. Tiny cut. Button set at 1:44.4. What can we do? Oh wow. A 1:43.8. Really strong lap time, but then Hamilton's 6/10 ahead of us, so that puts him 1.2 seconds faster than Jensen. So not great from Button there, who's not particularly having a great season. Obviously the 2009 champion, really getting outperformed by Lewis at the moment. But yeah, let's skip to the end of qualifying. Let's see where we've ended up. Oh wow, P6. That's a lot more like it. That's sort of the position we were gunning for. Doesn't stop talking. That was the sort of position we were gunning for in Montreal before we got impeded. So I'm really happy with that. We can make some amends from Montreal and try and get that result we so deserved. But Fernando Alonso does find the pace when it matters. He's qualified in pole position just ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Felipe Massa making it a Ferrari 1-3. So all Ferrari McLaren row 1 and 2. Whereabouts is my teammate? 13th! What a qualifying session from HRT, 6th and 13th. That is incredible. Can we carry on this pace into the race? Let's go. Okay, 62% chance of rain today. Might affect us a little bit, so we're going to start on the options. We've definitely had more pace on the options than the primes recently, especially on a full tank. If I start on primes, the car is just so sluggish and can't keep up with the pace, so we're going to stick with options. We're going to go to the grid. Let's go.
Car to track, move it guys.
Rob, nothing to say yet again. Here we are, row 3 of the grid. We've got the inside line, it's lights out and away we go. Can we keep up with the top 5? Let's put it into fast mix and go. Okay, down into turn 1, down inside of Vettel, but he's going to have the traction to get ahead of us. Kubica sticking his nose into 7th place, staying ahead of Mark Webber, which is important for him, but not for too long. I think Webber's got in there. Okay, maybe not. Kubica's got the traction. Fair enough. So we need to focus on our own race now and try not to get left behind by the pack in front of us. I don't know about that, Rob. I think Vettel's going to be a little bit too quick for me right now. Switchback going on Vettel. Doesn't look like it. Just don't really have the pace at the moment to make any sort of inroads. Yeah, also the rumour mill definitely starting to spin quite Yeah, like I was saying, the ruby wheel spinning quite fast now, especially around those two drivers we mentioned in Canada, Sebastian Buemi and Lucas de Grassi. Some say if they don't score points today, could be their F1 careers over. But we'll have to see if that comes into fruition, and we'll have to see.
Get past in this lap. You can do this.
We'll have to see who their potential replacements are. So stay tuned for that. As Kavitsa's looking down my inside. Please not there, mate. Oh God, locked up a little bit there. And Kavitsa's going to be looking to get past me now. Oh, a bit late there. Managed to tuck it in just in time. Senna's still in 12th, so he's actually gained a position from the start. Really strong pace from him. Hopefully he can maybe get towards the points today. That would really do the team some good. As we're now in the true standings, 1 point behind both Lotus and Toro Rosso, that's correct. So we're actually down to P10 in the constructors standings. So to get back ahead of both Toro Rosso and Lotus would be huge for us today. Hopefully we can bring it home. I should have seen when my pit stop was gonna be. I didn't look before the race, which was pretty silly of me. Come on. That's harsh. I don't know. Been pretty bad with corner cutting recently. Oh god, here comes Kubica. He had a huge run on me there. Now he's down my inside. Can he make the move work? Looks like he's done it. Fair play to him. Now I've got Mark Webber behind me, who's going to be very fast indeed. Looks like a Mercedes in 9th as well. Still no people into the pit stop. Okay, Petrov behind, making his first pit stop. God, Webber's all over me. Sure, it's a matter of time till he passes me. I did well to keep the bits behind me for 4 laps, to be fair. Have to go defensive. Here comes Mark. Round my outside. Doesn't quite have the pace or the guts really to go around my outside. Still don't really know when my pit stop is. I assume it's either next lap or the lap after that, lap 7. As Kubica comes into the pits now. And Webber's coming in and Schumacher all going for an undercut. Probably pretty smart from those guys. Gonna have to go fast. Rich Mix throw. Balls to the wall now. It's time to go. Senna's up to 5th now. Come on, bro. If we can get double points finish for HRT today, that'd be massive. Absolutely massive. Oops, 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 very deep into that hairpin there. Not good. Need a really good in-lap here. We're going to maintain 7th place in this race. But we shouldn't have anyone affecting our pit stop around us, really. This lap has felt really good though. Probably my best lap so far this race. Oh, tyre on the apex, that's not good. Wait, has Alonso retired? Has Alonso binned it at the hairpin? Yeah, he has. Hamilton into the lead. Fernando Alonso has retired from the lead of this race, his 2nd home race of the season. He's going to be absolutely gutted with that. But no time to think about that. The 2 race leaders coming to the pits, as do I. Let's see where we're going to come out. Slightly held up by Hamilton there. Out we go. Senna's in the lead of this race. We're into 8th. Okay, it's looking good, looking good. Alright, we will take that. We will definitely take that. 8th place as we rejoin the race. Lucas Di Grassi behind me. Driving for his career in 9th place. Oh, what happened? Controller just spazzed out. I'm taking my flashback there. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, Lucas Di Grassi driving for his career at the minute. He's in 9th place. Let's see if he can drag that Virgin home and stay in the sport a little bit longer. Yeah, Bruno Senna in the lead. I did not think I'd ever see that happening, especially on this game. I'm going to stick him fast for this out lap, and then when it comes to lap 8 I'll go back to standard mix. I assume Senna's on the contra strategy right now. He's got to be going prime options. Okay, another corner cut warning there. Need to chill out a little bit. Not really racing anyone at the minute, so I can definitely take it a little bit easier. Let's go back into standard now. That tyre on the apex definitely needs to be cleaned up. Stewards have just been absolutely sleeping on this game, leaving tyres out on the circuit. It's not bloody Mario Kart, bro. god. A little bit too hard into the first corner there. Luckily my brakes are performing quite well. You can definitely feel the brake upgrade we got a couple races ago. Braking seems a lot more efficient now in this car. It's definitely helping with my confidence in this car as well. Trying to extract the best lap times I can. Cutted it fine there. Giving it all I've got at the minute to catch up to the group ahead. There's quite a few cars in that group, at least 4 of them. So that's up to 4th place. Oh my god, my controller, what is going on? It's like there's a massive dead zone on my controller and I'm not really sure what's going on. There's Senna jumped me, I'm side by side with Bruno. Oh, I've got to give some space. Oh no! No, what have I done? What have I done? Oh my god. I thought I left enough space there. I really thought I left enough space there. Oh no. What have I done? I mean, I haven't been penalised for it, so the stewards are looking at me quite kindly there. Oh, I should have done a replay. I don't know what happened. I thought I gave him loads of space. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't feel like that's necessarily my fault. Obviously, I had no intention of... Oh my god, my controller. I had no intention of doing that at all. I left him so much space, especially on the run up to the corner. Oh, that's going to be an awkward debrief at the end of the race, especially if he's out of the points now. Or even worse, he's retired from this race. It's a pretty open corner there, so he should have been able to keep on going. Let's have a look at the end of this lap. If he's retired, I'm going to feel horrible. So I've definitely ruined his race now. Webber's past the grasses, so I assume the Virgin is coming to the pits now. And Vettel's the leader of this race now, because it's Senna pitted. I didn't see Senna's name pop up at the end of the lap like it normally does. It normally shows you where your teammate is, and it didn't tell me. So that's not a great sign, not to lie. But my race engineer hasn't said anything so far. So fingers crossed he is still in this race. I think he would have told me if Bruno had retired after that. Oh wow. Actually starting to race now. Starting to rain now. We had 50% chance of rain in Montreal, it never came. 60% chance today, and it is starting to fall down. We've definitely got time to transition to inters as well. Obviously last time we had changeable conditions in Monaco, we did not have a good strategy at all, but I think today it's going to be a little bit different. I've got a bit more time, I've got a little bit more space around me to make sure the decision I make is going to be the right one. There's definitely time for it to change to inters. It's just about picking the right time. Probably got the space behind me. If people ahead of me do pit, okay, Senna's 12th. Okay, fine. He's still in the race. That's good. Yeah, if people ahead of me come into the pits, then I'll just stay out a lap longer. So I don't want to miss the window. I don't want to be the first one to pit either. That's what is my controller doing? It's like it's got a huge dead zone at the minute. Guys, if you got to this point, do not buy a PS5 controller for your PC. It just... Oh, okay, there's a bit of Renault front wing there. That's not good. Yeah, like I was saying, PS5 controllers, the build quality is just terrible. I've had my controller for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and the left joystick is just shot to bits. I play a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of Warzone, and obviously a lot of racing games, so the left stick does kind of get rinsed, so it's definitely going to be a little bit worn, but you'd think a £80 controller would have a little bit more resistance to wear and tear, but I digress. It's definitely starting to get wet now. We're probably a couple of laps away from changing to inters. I'm going to change our selection to inters now, so I don't forget. And we'll see if anyone pits this lap. Might be a little bit too early for inters. Pardon me if you heard that. Okay, Sutil into the pits. He's in the pits, or is he retired? Or is Howland just passing? No, Sutil was in the pits. So has he changed? No, he's gone to option tyres. Ah, Sutil, that's a really bad mistake. He should have stayed out. I mean, he's still running good. He's only got 1 point this season, Asian Sutil. So it's still being 6th after pit stop is pretty good for him. But yeah, he could have definitely stayed out until inters. Surely it's going to change to inters before the race is over. But then are people just going to stay out? Maybe they'll lose less race time if they just stay out. I'm only going to pit if other people pit. That's going to be my strategy. I'll stay out, and I'll only pit if people around me pit. Oh my god, my controller. It's giving me a warning. Now Webber's right behind me. God's sake. He's been released by the Grassy. We're losing so much time here. Looks like there's no one behind him though, so that's good. Even if we can bring 8th home, I'll be really happy with that. You never know what will happen in front of us as well. Yeah, you can see the gleam on the racetrack now. It's definitely getting very close now to inters. But it doesn't look like anyone's biting the bullet yet. See, Webber's right behind me now. I'm glad there's no one really behind him. I'm running 5 seconds slower than Webber now. Might just have to let him through. Oh my god, my controller! What is going on?
Stay with him. You might make a mistake with regain the place.
Okay, sorry about this guys. I don't know what is happening with my controller. No idea, but I did just glimpse DeGrassi's in 9th. Surely he still needs to pit. Surely. He couldn't have pit and then rejoined in 9th. There's no way. But Liuzzi's now out tonight, so that's obsolete. Probably on my last warning now. Come on. Come on, don't ruin this now. I come so far. don't ruin this now. At least I can't even see Lutzi behind me at the moment, which is good. Center up into 11th now. Good pace from my teammate. And definitely not good pace from me. Lutzi's the fastest man on track at the minute and he's right behind me. So that is not good. Not good news. Trying my best to stay on this dry line at the moment. Tyres still feel okay. Still feels alright for dries at the moment. Shockingly. I'm going to try and not look behind now. It's just going to distract me. There seems to be a big gap to Senna, who's in 11th, so even if Lutzi does come up to me and pass me, 10th has got to be obviously in between Lutzi and Senna, so I'm pretty bang on certain for points. I just don't know where I'm going to place. Lutzi is running so fast, it's so fast. He's got incredible pace in that 4-cylinder at the minute. He's had incredible pace all season, really. He's been standout star so far this season, Valencia. He's going to really put his career into good stead. So obviously in real life he moves to HRT after this year and then leaves the sport after that. So you never know. His path might change if he keeps these results up. You never know. That's going to be the beauty of this series. Just don't know what's going to happen. At least I'm running better than Vettel at the minute, who's leading this race, but still Webb and Lutzi around me. Incredible. Suttil's just taking the lead. And Button. Okay, people are making pit stops now, I think. I'm going to stay out. Is Lutzi going to come in behind me? Yes, he does. I'm staying out. Tyres feel fine. Feels absolutely fine. I'm going to stick with it. How are we up to 5th? How have Vettel and Hamilton lost so much time? Maybe just those two have pit. I'm staying out. I don't care. I'm staying out. Track position is way more important to me than the right tyres at this moment. There's only 2 laps left. We're in 5th position. I'll do my utmost to come and bring this home. Come on. Oh, come on, controller, not now. Not now, please. There's definitely intermediates now. can I keep it on the road? This 5th place, that would be insane for a HRT if I could bring this home. Still feels okay. Really feels fine on these old primes now. Button in the lead of this race. I don't know how Vettel and Hamilton lost so much time. Obviously Vettel was in the lead. I have no idea what's happened to those two. Why their pit stop took so long. Oh my god, it's the final lap of the European Grand Prix. We sit in 5th place. Senna's down to 20th. What is he doing? What is my controller doing? Okay, maybe it's just the tyres now. Can't go flat through the first corner now. We have to keep this on the road. This will be a massive 10 points for us now, especially as Bruno's out of the running. Definitely got to be cautious now. Oh god, bit of aquaplaning there. These slick tyres are not feeling good now. If we had one more lap, it would be pretty much curtains. Just don't have the traction. We can't compete with Vettel. Can we squeeze him out a little bit? We got to leave him some room. And he's going to take 5th place. Okay, 6th place, still fine. No way we can dive down the inside of Vettel there. Hamilton's right behind us now. Oh no. Hamilton's even hit us. What is he doing? Oh, come on. It's 1 sector to go. Liuzzi's right here now. Come on. Up into fast mix. If that's going to change anything. Oh, is Liuzzi just going to drive around me? Oh, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I'm really sorry. I cannot do anything. Jenson Button is going to take his first win of the season, I believe. That's going to be a massive help for him. Liuzzi's just banged into me. What are you doing? Get off me. Get off me. He's going to try and go around my outside with no front wing. What is he doing? What am I doing? Oh my god, my controller. Oh my god. Thank god this race is over. P8. What is going on? Jesus Christ, what a race.
Seventh place, good work.
Oh my god. What an ending to that race. I really tried my best there. P7 anyway. Fantastic result for us. Really needed that. I tell you who needed that more. Jenson Button. He's won his first race of the season. Just ahead of Felipe Massa. He comes home in 2nd. Robert Kubica, his first podium of the season. He's in 3rd place. Adrian Sutil, big haul for him. He's in 4th. Sebastian Vettel 5th. Hamilton 6th. Wait, where's Liuzzi? Shouldn't he be in 7th? I don't care. We finished 7th. Something's happened to Liuzzi. He could have got a penalty, to be fair, at the end there for just banging into me like a lunatic. But yeah, P7. Wow, what a result for us. 6 points, 6 really important points for us. That's going to put us on 15 points in the true standings. Mark Webber, P8. Pretty bad weekend all round for him. Marcus Schumacher finishes 9th and Pedro de la Rosa finishes in 10th position. A good point for Sauber. Rubens Barrichello just missing out 3/10 off the Spaniard in 10th there. He finishes in 11th. Sebastian Buemi gets his best finish of the season, to be fair, but is that going to be enough to maintain his seat going into Silverstone next time out? Vitaly Petrov, he finishes in 13th. A pretty rare occurrence to be out of the points for him. Bruno Senna, my teammate, Yeah, it's going to be pretty awkward after this race speaking to him. He finishes in 14th, Jana Trulli 15th, Hulkenberg 16th, Kobayashi, Alguersuari, Timo Glock, Kovalainen and De Grassi. Yeah, Jesus. Liuzzi 22nd. Wait, what was my time? 30.7. He must have got 2 30-second penalties for hitting me right at the end. I mean, fair enough. That's quite harsh. Like a 60-second penalty for not really hindering my race all too much. Fair enough. I don't mind that because it gives us a couple of extra points. Fernando Alonso and Rosberg, 2 big names not finishing this race. Fernando Alonso, he's going to be absolutely gutted. Yeah, in-game standings, we go ahead of Liuzzi, up into 9th. What about the top of the table? Absolutely no changes. Only Webber scoring a pretty measly 4 points. But Massa and Button making some good inroads up to 2nd and 3rd. But Alonso still leading the way by 29 points. What about in the team standings? We're in 7th now, closing the gap to Force India. Actually, no, not closing the gap because Sittil finished 4th. Okay, but increasing the gap then to Williams and the rest of them behind. Wow, what a race, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that as much as I did. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time in Silverstone. Maybe some roster changes. We'll see. Goodbye.